Well, it's another day in the city of Jerusalem, and we are privileged today to introduce you to an organization that's actually working to help build bridges between the Israeli and the Palestinian communities. And I understand it's all through origami. This is an interesting project. Can you introduce yourselves to our viewers in the English-speaking world?
Okay, what we do, we now in a convention, the 5th Israeli convention, and we have guests here from England, David Mitchell.
Hi, David. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Glad to be in Israel.
What you usually do in every convention, we did in East Jerusalem, I think in Jerusalem, the second time from the 5th convention, 2 was held in Jerusalem. Last convention, we brought children from East and West Jerusalem, and we let them to fold with the artists here. But then this year, we decided that the convention should go to the school as well. So what we do, we're going on Tuesday, that's the last day of the convention, to one of the Palestinian schools in East Jerusalem. And they've gonna hold a workshop to the girls in the school with the people of the convention. So in a way that we bring the convention to the East Jerusalem. So we make sure every time we do with origami, then all the time we work with the two sides, with Israeli and Palestinians, very important to us. We also have a team here in our organization is Palestinian. So we have people from all over Israel, Israeli and Arab, and all the time we do everything together. If we make a book, we do a book in Arabic and Hebrew. If we make activity, we join them together. And it's very nice to see them because, usually you bring the two sides and they have a lot of bad things about the other side. But we bring them to fold together. We don't talk about anything. We just fold. And what's happened to people when they fold, they get suddenly a smile on the face and kind of joyful expression. Then I like to see it because they look at each other and then they start, sometimes don't speak the same language, but then they can fold, they can see the folding and they can do it, and then they go the result together and then they smile. And this is a very good way to introduce two sides to each other, because it doesn't matter who you are, what do you believe. In my eyes, it's some privacy, whatever you believe, what you are. What is important is what's your personality, what you can bring. And I think when you do origami, you see the personality of the people and not where they come from, where the gene come from. It's not important for me. So I have a lot of Palestinians that I work with for many years. The school we're going to Tuesday, but we're working for 14 years. And I build a relationship. But because my personality and the principal personality, it's matched together and we see each other as a people together. I think that's what people missing here, to look at each other as a people and decide by the character of a person if they want to be a friend or not, and not by, he's Muslim, he's Jewish, he's Christian. It's not important in my eyes. I think this is something privacy. Everybody decide what you want to believe.
So really the origami and the art that the children are being taught in schools is also pulling them together and drawing them together. When they come together for your conventions and the teachers come together, they see that they have something in common.
Yeah, we have a project. We hold it in Jerusalem for 1 year. We got a budget from the Japanese government for 1 year. After that, we couldn't raise more money. People don't give money to that. But for 1 year, we took two schools in Jerusalem. One of them in Gilo. They usually are more right-wing and hate Arabs. And also another school in Jerusalem is scared and don't want to do anything with Israeli. And we joined them to the project. And we saw through the process of the project how slowly that they become a friend of each other. And we did exhibition. And after we took this exhibition to Concordia University in Canada. And we showed that, and I remember we did a session and people asked me, so Muhammad and Moses will be friends after they meet? And I said to them, I don't want them to meet. But I want when Muhammad think about Moses, he think a good thing. And when Moses think about Muhammad, he think about good thing. And not think about what he saw in the extremely news, you know? Just from his personality, because I know each one of our kids have a positive experience with other kids. I'm an artist, an education person. I look at that from the education eyes. I remember I went to Ramallah.
Hang on. I want to cut off here. I just realized we're going to stop. We'll stop there because what we didn't do is get your name, and we need to make sure it's in there. So, yeah, it is important. A little bit about the actual origami, how this is done. Okay, all right. So, and the cranes. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, all right. So, actually, do you want me to ask David about the cranes, how to make them? Yeah. All right. So 3, 2, 1. Jodi Faith here with Vision Heaven Television, and it's my honor to introduce you today to a new friend in Israel. Tell us your name.
My name is Biri Golan. I'm an origami artist, and I'm the founder of the Israeli Origami Center.
And here we are with very much an artist who can tell us all about how do you make origami. We're starting with, I think, the most, from my perspective, the most recognized piece of origami, the crane. Can you tell us a little bit about it, David?
Yes, this one you're looking at here is a new version of the crane. The ones behind us on the wall are the traditional versions from Japan, yes? And of course the crane is a bird that is associated with peace and long life and happiness. And when we fold the cranes, that's what we think of.
So as they're folding the paper and like Mary said, the smiles begin and you see people concentrating on things like peace and happiness. It's just a goodwill message to the entire world, isn't it?
It relaxes you yourself. You relax and you can just enjoy making something out of nothing. It's just a piece of paper and suddenly it's a crane.
And it's a beautiful crane. We're going to take a look at some of the other projects that the convention has come together to create.